Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. I am Nina, and it is time to do our weekly vibes. What do we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice for this week? And as always, I'm going to do a little video so that you can have time to think about what number resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Go to that number and find out what your week looks like. Welcome, Group 1. What do we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice? Okay, so for love, we got the Death card. When it comes to family, friends, relatives, there is a possibility of somebody passing away, and that would ultimately cause a major change in your life, a major transition in your life. But this also could just be that there's somebody in your friend group, your family, your work group that you really should cut off or change your relationship. There's something amiss there, and it's something that you really need to change in order for you to be able to grow and for that other person to be able to grow. And it's something that is weighing you down. So you already know what we're talking about. You already know the person we're talking about, or the family friend, or the family who's just, and you have to change the relationship. Doesn't mean you have to cut it off. If it needs to be cut off, cut it off. But it could just be a transition, changing into a different type of friendship. And that's up to you, how much time and energy you want to put into it. When it comes to money, we have the 8 of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of, when it comes to your finances, there's going to be a lot of movement. You're going to be getting paperwork, offers. Really check the paperwork. Check that everything is proper before you sign any papers or you date any papers or anything of that nature. You might be getting flooded with some news, with some this could be like financial news, tax news, just something changing. When it comes to work, this could be that your work is going to be revving up. So get ready. There's going to be more work, more things to have to do. And for a lot of people, this could mean that your company's going to expand. And so you have a great opportunity to expand with it. So when it comes to worry, we have the 4 of Cups. It's almost as though it's like you have everything. You know that you should be in gratitude for everything that you have, that you're blessed, but you just feel so unfulfilled and you don't know why. This is a feeling of like, I have everything, so why aren't I happy? This could be, something that you've had since childhood. It could be mental illness, you have depression, or there's something that's affecting the way that you're feeling or thinking, because when you lose joy, that often means depression. So it seems like you're fighting some kind of demon, whether that be drinking too much or smoking too much or eating too much. It's like you could turn very easily into a habit that will satisfy you because of your depression, or because of this want or need to have something change because everything feels the same. It's very complicated. When it comes to advice, we have the Knight of Cups. So I think for advice, this is telling you that it's really time to think with your heart and not with your mind. Sometimes you've got to take a chance. And I worked in home care, and I'm sure you've heard this a million times, that people will always say they don't regret the things they did, they regret the things that they didn't do. So listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, because they know what you need, and you already know that there's something out there that could satisfy you. This could be the love of a friend or a special friend, or giving your heart to that one that you truly love. Whether it works out or not, life is short. So it is time for our angel answers. What do we need to know about love? It's time for our angel answers. This is when you can ask a question in your mind and think about an answer that has a yes, no, maybe, or sometimes just really good advice. Close your eyes. Think of your question, and angel answer is compromise. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take notes of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective, finding a balance between respecting everyone's viewpoints and still being true to your own. Hello, Group 2. What do we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice for this week? For love, we've got the moon. So whether it's a friend, family, relative, co-worker, there's a situation that's happening around you. You do not have all the facts. So this is when I would tell you to just be quiet and listen, and not necessarily talk or give advice, because there's more to come from this situation. And I'm getting a really strong feeling that there may be some people out there that are being taken advantage of. There's a friend that's not being true to you. You may already have some kind of natural inkling as to who it is, or maybe somebody has said, this friend's not a great friend. This is something you should take care of, because sometimes you have to take somebody out of your life, because if you don't, they start to get even more invested and more wanting everything that you have, and it just becomes this snowball. So think about it. When it comes to money, we have the Three of Wands. So everything's in the planning stages. I think when it comes to your finances, this might be a good time to look at your portfolio and see if you can expand, see if you can get other money streams. And there may be people around you, family, it could be friends or co-workers, where they're like, hey, we could do this, and this would bring in some money, and that kind of a thing. When it comes to finances, you're definitely looking at them, planning for the future, trying to figure out where you are and where you want to be, kind of thing. So it's all good. It's in the planning stages, and that means that you need to actually look at it. When it comes to worry, we got the Nine of Swords. What's wrong, darlings? You're not sleeping well. You've got all the stress on top of you. It just feels like there's no moment in time where you don't feel overwhelmed. It's everybody's coming to you for answers, and you're just as down and answerless as them. So it's giving you this feeling of just, I'm so strained, I'm so stressed because I have my own issues, and then I've got all these other people that are looking for time, and I don't know if I have what it takes to give to them, and you actually feel bad about it, and it's building this guilt, which is just creating this circumstance. Now for others, and I have to say this because when I get the feeling, I think that there's some people that may have some regrets about something that happened in their lives, and that's keeping them up late at night. You're trying to figure out, should you tell that person or should you not say anything? And I'm not one to give any kind of advice, but I think with this card, it's like, if it's something that will hurt them and it's never going to affect them again, it's for you to take on that burden of whatever you've done. Unless you want to leave and just say, I need my peace as well, then sometimes you have to take on, what's the word? Take on the secret and keep it internal, because it would do more harm coming out than it would staying. Just letting you know, this is just the cards. When it comes to advice, wow, we got the 10 of Cups. So this is really about being with your family, talking with your family, getting with your close friends. Because don't forget, family doesn't mean just your blood relatives. Family could be your friends. I have a family home in Newfoundland, and I'm related to none of them, but I feel like they're my sisters. So turn to the family, turn to people that could give you can give you the right information or give you advice. Somebody that's trusting and you feel that their opinion is worthwhile. And this could also be just like, you know what, rather than spending all this time feeling guilty, get out and enjoy life. You're not put on this earth to feel guilt and to be in pain. It's to feel the love and the joy and to make the best of every day that you can. So do that for yourself. Give yourself a break. So, it's time for our angel answers. This is when we get to ask a yes, no, maybe question, or it just might be something that's on your head that you just want some really good advice about. So, close your eyes, think about that question or situation, and the angel answer is, look for a sign. Look for a sign. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see the signs right away and will have a deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate their angels are with them, or they may smell the scent of their childhood that they are connected with their family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronicity events for mere coincidence at this time. They are a message especially designed for you. And now it's time for my beautiful friends in group 3. What we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice for this week. So, when it comes to love, we got the Tower, my friends. So, I will let you know that there's going to be some major changes happening with either yourself or somebody in your friend group, work group. There's going to be this Tower moment that there's going to be a lot of pain and suffering, and it is going to be a major change up in your life. I'm sorry that this could be like, you know, relationships breaking up, families breaking up. You know, this could also be in a work sense that, you know, your life just falls apart, whether it be about your family or your friends or your co-workers. So this could be a work thing. It's not an easy card, but like everything, it has its cycle. It will not stay. It's, you know, for a short time, and then you let it go and get over it. We're only human. When it comes to money, we have the 3 of Cups. So if you felt like things haven't been going well financially, you're going to have somebody that's going to come in and say, listen, I can help you. I can get you to see beyond anything that you thought you could get. So you're feeling this real feeling of camaraderie and friendship. When it comes to your finances, things are well. Things are so well that you could be in gratitude by, you know, giving. This could be like being in the Tim Hortons line, the coffee shop line, and paying for the person's purchase behind you, or any kind of thing like that, because you're going to be in a good standing. Yay! So when it comes to worry, we have the Hierophant. So when it comes to the Hierophant, there's almost like there's this lack of faith. There's this lack of belief in the traditional way, and you want to change, but you're afraid because Like maybe your family is all Catholic or all what have you, and you just want to go on a more spiritual way, or you want to not be part of that, so it's causing you a lot of strain. This also could be that your problems, your stress comes from the fact that you have blind faith. You accept what people say to you as being the truth. You don't question other people because you don't do that to others, so you don't think they're going to do that to you. So this could be a situation where you may have blind faith in a family or a friend or something that's happening in your life, and unfortunately you're going to find out that that situation was not something you should have put your complete blind faith in it. You should have opened your eyes and seen what was going around. So when it comes to advice, oh, this is good, guys. You got the Magician. So although there may be trouble, you've got all that you need to work everything out. Whatever is coming to you, whatever struggles may be coming to you, you will have the people that you need to help you. You will have the resources. You will have the mindset. You'll have everything. Everything will work out because you are the Magician. Yay! So, as always, we have our angel cards. This is where you get to ask a yes, no, maybe question, or you just may be looking for some really good advice. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about that question, and let's see what the angels have to say. A year from now. A year from now. The event you are asking about will occur within this year or soon after. During this time interval, you are encouraged to stay optimistic and to continue with your self-care activities and other preparations that you desire. Remember that other people's free will choices are involved. Your angels are presently working behind the scenes on your behalf, even if you can't immediately see the evidence of your answered prayers. So my friends, that is our weekly vibes for this week. I hope you enjoyed them and got something from them. You know, there's always advice. There could always be a lesson. There could always be a message where you don't know that you're going to receive it. So look for the messages, my friends. And as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. And until the next time we chat, cheerio, take care, and God bless, my friends. Hey you. We're done. Our weekly vibes are finished. Why are you still here? So anybody who happened to stick to the end of this video, I am planning on doing a political read coming up really, really soon. So if you're into that, make sure you come and check it out because it's going to be a doozy. Oh no, you're still here. Do you want to come in for supper? We're having barbecue. All right. Bye, loves.